I'm Lewis Whitfield, Senior Vice President. I work with the Commission on the Future of Northeast Mississippi. The Commission on the Future of Northeast Mississippi is a group of leaders from 17 counties who come together to work on regional unity and cooperation, and they do this through regional community development, which involves really everything but maybe an economic development, and then taking position on issues. We're not the only organization within CREATE that takes position on regional issues, but we do take positions on several of them. 14, 15 years ago, we backed up a little bit and said, let's really take a firm look at our region, but let's compare ourselves to the rest of the state and to the nation. Our educational attainment level was not only lower than the federal level, which you would expect, but we were lower than the state average. We went to the Southern Education Foundation, and they confirmed that Mississippi could close over half of its income gap if it had the same educational attainment level as other states. In 1995, there was really no unity or cooperation in a meaningful way among the leaders of the Northeast Mississippi. Methodology-wise, we look at issues by studying data, by listening to opinions, and then studying alternatives, working with partners to address those issues. We don't run programs, but we are a meaningful partner in working through initiatives. Well, we've had several initiatives in terms of leadership development. We also work with community leadership programs. In terms of racial reconciliation, we're a big supporter of Mission Mississippi on the local level and participate in that, have been doing that for the past 16 years. Highway development, we had a spinoff called Get Smart, which focused the need to finish our 4-lane highways. And then we had broadband access. We had Megapop as a spinoff there to provide services to try to get broadband more widely dispersed. In terms of educational initiatives, we've had dropout prevention summits, we've had early childhood summit and specified grants for early childhood. We've had tuition guarantee program for 15,000 youngsters going to community colleges. And we've had Districts of Innovation, which was a piece of legislation we helped support. And now we're working on school accountability. If you want to do true accountability for any organization, you need to take a wider look at what that organization is doing. In looking at our regional schools, we've determined that the schools that do the worst under the current accountability system have the highest number of children from low-income families. So those districts that are dealing with children from low-income homes don't have much hope for showing any progress to their communities. But if they get their communities engaged, many of these children will not be lost as dropouts or in other ways, and they can hopefully fill meaningful jobs and roles in the community. Well, I believe, based on my experience in business and with other organizations, that everything starts with leadership. And I think we have got to focus on leadership at all levels and in all kind of industries, because frankly, I think we've got a gap in leadership. I don't think we have enough leaders. The second thing is education. Everything gets back to education. I think we'll respond the way we always do. We'll try to get a factual basis on any issue that emerges. We'll try to get opinions, and we'll do, hopefully, what we did on highway development. We had a single economic developer who came to us and said, look, I wish you would just put all your support behind 4-laning a specific highway that he had in mind. And it was certainly a highway that deserved that. But we looked into it and really found out that Northeast Mississippi was not getting much money at all in terms of constructing 4-lane highways. So rather than trying to pick out one highway to serve, we put our emphasis on trying to develop a program statewide, and we get our share of that to finish this job. When I reflect on 25 years of service to the region by the Commission, I think of leadership development that's occurred. I think of various issues that have been addressed, and I think of various initiatives that we've done. But the key is we've pulled people together, and I think we've got a unified look at all issues now and a unified, engaged group of people who want to work together for the betterment of all the people.